Hey there everyone, Hitesh here, live again. So I know I don't post any videos that I'll be going live at that particular time. I don't do that, but really that's my bad. But I do go live really often on this channel. So hey everybody, you can just post a hi there. I'm reading down all of the comment. I'll give you some of the updates on which I'm working on. And this is finally some time, I got some time to work on the personal stuff. This is very rare. I usually don't get time to work on the personal stuff, even don't have time to hire somebody to work on my personal stuff. But finally I got some time. So let's just say hello to everybody. Hello Ivan. Hello Akshit. Hey Bharat, hey Anand. You can also ask your questions as well. Hey everybody, hey everybody. So a lot of people are live in here. Hi Aditya, Amir, can I work for you? Yes, eventually I am hiring a few of the people that have already proven their potential, or some of the students from the course. I am hiring a couple of people for a small project-based work. It's not a full-time opportunity as of now. Maybe in the future we'll get that. But right now, I just want to do that. In fact, I'm talking to one of the very great programmers that I do know, and let's see how the things goes on. Right now I'm hiring for the React and React Native basis, especially for the React domain. Okay, so in case you do know that, contact me. It's a good thing to discuss. So which is the best IDE for Java? I'm a big fan of Eclipse, but everybody knows IntelliJ is much more superior than Eclipse. But yes, I do work on Eclipse. I have to work on Eclipse because IntelliJ, some of the features come as a pro and it's paid. So for me, it makes sense to work on the Eclipse so the student can also follow me. Okay. So how was your Egypt and Jordan tour? Awesome. I would highly recommend everybody to go to Jordan once in a lifetime. Amazing country. I was thrilled to see what is happening there, and how the news is actually making a bad impression, but it's a lovely country. I enjoyed thoroughly in the Jordan. Okay, so what about NetBeans? I don't use NetBeans. I don't like the IDE and the feel and the look of that. It's a good editor, but I don't go for that. Okay, what type of project are you looking for, sir? I'm trying to take all of my online courses, which have been so far only available for the United States students and mostly UK students. I'm trying to bring up them to Indian consumers as well, by integrating debit cards and Paytms and all these stuff. Not much fancy stuff, just a simple project. Not a big deal. Which video editor you use? Aditya, I am on a Mac, so I use Final Cut Pro. Sometimes I do become lazy and use iMovie as well, but most of my work actually goes on Final Cut Pro, and I take my work really seriously. I have spent some time in learning the video editings and all those stuff, so I do take this thing very seriously and I work quite a lot on it. How much RAM required to work smooth Android Studio? I would say 8 GB is enough for Android Studio, but it depends on how many AVDs, the Android virtual devices you are creating. I do have a 64 gigs of RAM, so everything works really smooth for me, but I think 8 GB is good for you. Okay. What is Node.js? I do have a full-fledged course on the Node.js. It's JavaScript server-side framework-ish thing. It's really awesome. If you are looking to learn that, don't wait, just go there. It's awesome course. I watched all of your vlogs. They are all amazing. Is working in a service-based company are useless for CS students, and product-based company should be first priority? I would say it's not required to work in a product-based company. Yes, you do definitely learn quite a lot in the product-based company, but why are you waiting for a company to launch a product? You can just work onto a small products of your own, can upload onto your GitHub. In that way, you will create an experience, you will create a profile, and you will have a project as well. So if you're already quite stabilized into service-based industry, the charm of the service-based industry is you get a lot of free time. So in your free time, you can just work on your product. But again, I personally do prefer product-based company, but it's approach. It's not a thing that you should always be going on there. So tech mates, how's your trip? Amazing. I can talk through half an hour completely about my trips. I still do have a lot of vlogs to edit. I'm not getting time because I have only uploaded Egypt day 1. I do have 7 or 8 days of vlogs in the Egypt, especially my balloon ride. My balloon actually got crashed, so I do have that also. I want to join your class. Please give your contact number. Hi, Parinesha. I do have classes, but they are completely online, and I do prefer not to share my contact number publicly. Otherwise, things will become unmanageable for me. Tell about Django. Django is a Python-based framework that I don't use. I'm a big fan of Python, but I don't like to work on the Django. It's cluttery. That's my personal opinion. Although a lot of people and friends are using it, I like to prefer to go with the React. Okay, Ruby on Rails or Python? I would go for Python, but again, there is no such strong reason for that. Okay, a lot of people. Don't be rude, Dinesh here. If you'll try to be a little bit, show a little bit of the humble thing in here, I'll be showing the same. Okay, Dinesh. So this is the quality of the human nature that everybody should have. Okay. Which is the best moment at Jordan? Dead Sea. Dead Sea is the best moment in the Jordan. In the Egypt, the crash landing of our balloon ride was the moment. Okay. Python is a must to learn machine learning. Yep. For machine learning, I would any day would suggest you to go with Python. Video on machine learning, please. No, I cannot upload machine learning videos as of now. Because I do like to upload videos for the things in which I am working on some project. So first I do learn a subject, have a couple of 5 or 6 projects, and then try to make a video series on that. Otherwise, just going through with the syntax is not a good thing. I cannot say that I have done a justice to the course until and unless I have done a few projects in that. What is the scope of programming in today's world? It's amazing. You can see the entire channel is running around the programming. So yes, programming has got a lot of things. Okay, I'll take a little bit break, a water break. Okay, so let's get back to the questions. Does the percentage in bachelor's and master degree really matter? No, it doesn't really matter. SSD? What you are saying about SSD? What is the best platform IDE for Java? Again, I told you I'm a big fan of Eclipse. I go whenever I have to write the code in Java. Usually I pick up Android Studio because the only case where I have to write the code in Java is Android. Apart from that, I don't write any Java code. That's an honest answer in here. But if I had to pick up to teach a course or something, I would definitely pick up Eclipse. That's going to be my choice. I want to learn coding. How can I start? Just wait for a few days more. We are about to finish the project. Then you can learn from online courses. Okay, which is the best software for Java? Best software for Java? I don't get you what you're trying to say. How was career in electronics engineering in the future? 4 years, please answer me. I don't know. I'm an electronics and communication engineer. Moved completely into the software domain. I don't know what's going on into the electronics. Maybe Samsung is building up some new TV. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Okay. A lot of questions. Sir, is Python necessary for machine learning? Yes, it is. Okay. Sir, you coded even when you were holidays? No, I didn't coded much when I was on holidays, but I was reading totally on there because when I travel, I do keep kind of a documentation is in my tablets, and I do read whatever the subject I'm learning. Like I was reading quite thoroughly about the native base, which is a sub branch of React Native. So it's kind of a hobby thing for me. People read the fictional books, non-fictional books. I read the documentation, and this is actually part of my time management. I'm a very strong person in time management skills, and this is one of the way I take down my time, because you get a lot of time while flying, in our flying, and then all of this. So I prefer to keep a documentation set of whatever I'm trying to learn and utilize my time everywhere. Okay. Okay, which PDF should learn high speed level in Python? I would not recommend any kind of speed level learning of PDFs or such things because you need to understand the concept and everything very thoroughly. So look out for the big book or big video courses that are meaningful actually, not just anything. Okay. Sir, why are you not posting more videos on Android development? There is a reason, there is a strong reason for that. I'm not posting on Android development because I'm trying to build up 5 or 6 projects in Android first. And these projects, once they are completed, I will be reposting along with some good surprises for you. So yes, there are a lot of things going on right now. So just bear with me. This channel is growing quite fast as I didn't thought of that, but it's really good. Okay, so I'm a mechanical engineering student. So I have developed a couple of apps in Android and .NET. Now it's hard to get a job in product company. What I want to do? Okay, so what I should do? Okay, I think that's what you want to write. If you have a pretty good apps in the Android, I think there are a lot of job opportunities, but definitely depends on where you are because these kinds of job opportunities usually float around Bangalore, Pune, Gurgaon, Gurugram, whatever they like to call it. So these opportunity actually float around in these areas. So maybe you're not looking it right. Otherwise, I've seen hundreds and hundreds of jobs every day being posted for these kinds of developer. How to publish Android app? I'm working on an app, please tell. Once your app is ready, you can just purchase a license, which is I think a $30 license. You should have a credit card and everything's ready for you with you. So that's a $30 license, I think so. And then you can just upload. There are a few process that you have to go through, but again, buying a license is the first thing. Okay. Any new tutorial about NS3? Big solution, salvation from Morocco. Morocco is a good company, a good country. I really want to visit you. It's one of the thing in my list because I want to go through that tour of Spain and everything with that country. I may come on to your country. About regarding NS3, that was a pretty old work that I did during my thesis of my doctorate and everything. I do have a couple of offers on writing the book on NS3. My schedule is jam-packed. Seriously, if I'll show you a complete vlog of how my day goes, you will be surprised. I'm even getting a little time to sleep. So right now I'm not be able to work on NS3 as of now. I'm looking for a lot of things right now, but yeah, maybe in future. Okay, any public meetup are you planning? Me and some friends want to meet you. No, I don't think so. There are any future soon meetup being planned up. Days are really packed. But again, I'm getting a lot of invitation from engineering universities and colleges. I may accept a few of them. And there we can have a meetup because I love to talk at colleges and universities, but schedule is jam-packed, so no public meetups as of now, okay? But it depends. If I get invite, I may think of it. Okay, how to publish Android app? Okay, I've told you already, Aditya. Okay. Which is the best programming language to help ethical hackers? Okay, there is no such thing, no programming can help ethical hackers because hackers should have, first of all, an open mind and then should be flourished in a couple of languages. There is no such one. But of course, everything starts with the one thing. Get started with pretty easy languages like Python and JavaScript. They will help you quite a lot. And you can design even desktop apps in JavaScript and Electron and all of that. So go ahead with that. Shell scripting is also a good thing that every hacker should learn. Okay, a lot of questions and I've just scrolled through going over there and it's keep coming. Which programming language is best to become full stack developer? JavaScript is the way to go right now. It's awesome language, full stack web development. I really wish things could have been much more simpler at my early days when we have to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, PHP, and server-side SQLs and everything. Now everything is done in JavaScript. I cannot believe how simpler things are now. Is Linux a better option for developing apps? Now here is a controversial statement, okay? First of all, I'm a big fan of Linux. I do have worked quite extensively lot on Backtrack and Kali Linux. Some of you might not be aware of the Backtrack version 2 and 3 when I was working on it. Also, I have done a couple of series of certification in Red Hat. That's on my protection side, okay? But in order to develop apps, I always move on to a Mac computer because in Linux there are usually some issues which requires a lot of time. So it's not backed by any private organization to give me that kind of support. For Windows and Apple, I know this is a completely bizarre statement, but in order to develop apps, we require stability in the operating system. I should not be worried about, hey, how to update this package, how to update that RPM. I prefer Mac for developing apps, okay? But again, this doesn't mean I don't like Linux. I have done work extensively in the Linux, okay? Make sure you understand that. Okay, now let's see. Now, I know this is gonna make some sound, but I do need my air conditioning to be working. It's getting hot in here, okay? So that I can talk to you a little bit more, okay? I hope that's fine. It will make some noise in here, but bear with me. Okay, sir, I'm not getting placement due to my 12th class 59, although I have done a lot of projects in web development and 2 internship. I have 70% in BTech, but I always rejected due to my 12%. Perhaps, Lakshay, you are not applying to the right companies in a right manner. Go ahead, get started with the GitHub, upload all of your project to the GitHub. If your projects are just mini scale project, then of course you will get rejected. But if your project use extensive about the database, the login system and everything, then there are hundreds and hundreds of companies which are ready to take you. In fact, one of my friend is looking to hire PHP developers in Jaipur, but he's saying that people should be aware of the things, okay? So if you're in Jaipur, I can recommend to that guy to help you there. But again, your project should be solid ones, not the kids project, okay? So there are a lot of questions just scrolling through down there. Okay, how was your holiday time in Egypt and Jordan? Awesome, Sanjay, my time was really awesome. I've discussed it previously as well in this particular video. Please tell about freelancing. Freelancing is awesome as soon as you keep getting the clients. Sometimes it's tough because the competition is tough, but again, depends on what kind of quality you are giving. You will always get clients if your work is professional, you're showing professionalism, work on time and everything. Then obviously freelancing is good. There are a lot of platforms like Fiverr, Freelancer, Upwork. There are a lot of them. In fact, if you do have contacts in a lot of countries and friends and everything, you just keep getting the projects. It's a never-ending process. Do you do any WordPress development? Yes, Ivan, we do extensively WordPress development because it's fast, and sometimes usually the clients, there is a client demand there, so we have to do a lot of WordPress development. We do it quite a lot. Sir, why YouTube? Frank answer. Why YouTube? Because YouTube gives me a creative freedom, and this is kind of a new hobby for me actually. To be honest, I'm already into video development quite a lot, and YouTube gives me creative freedom. I can create my videos wherever I want to, however I want to. There is no restriction. In the Facebook, the biggest restriction that I faced, it was not creative. Just writing a text is not creative. And on top of that, the limit of 5,000 friends, it really sucked because I have finished my 5,000 friends about 2 years back, and still new people want to get connected to me, want to know me, I want to know them. So it's a bad thing that Facebook is stopping me over 5,000 friends. On top of that, I wanted to become a little bit more creative, learn new things, and for that I don't think so that there is much better thing than the YouTube. So that's why I switched on to YouTube. I should have done that years and years ago, but hey, it's never late. Hey Tes, it's just curiosity to ask, where are you guys giving us online lessons right now? We are working on quite a lot of platforms right now. We are working on Udemy, we are working on Open Learning, we are working on Tutelus in Spain. So there are a lot of platforms on which I'm working, but the most popular one is Udemy. I do even get approached from a lot of others, but Open Learning in Australia and Tutelus in Spain, where we are giving it. We are trying to bring it up into the India as well. Fingers crossed. Maybe we can do it very soon. Okay. So can you manage to do so many things? So how can you manage to do so many things? I have to cut up time from my sleep. That's the one thing I always do. Cut your time from the sleep a little bit, but again, time management is the most essential thing in order to become successful. You may have skills, that's okay. You may not have skills. You can learn the skills, but if you don't have time management, you cannot get success in life, because at the college level also you have to manage your homework, your assignments, your classes schedules, in between times of the universities, because every university is having a problem of 75%, even mine one was having. On top of everything, if you are able to manage your time and able to learn the things, do whatever you want to do, that is the thing that makes you successful. Okay, sir, can a person be both Android as well as iOS developer? Yes, of course. That is why React Native is coming up in the picture. I'll show you a couple of tutorials. Maybe I'll upload them right now because I already have them. So yes, it's possible. And even if you are working on the native base as well, like for example, Swift and Java, it's almost similar. Just a few codes are here and there. So yes, it's possible. Even I do it many times. We missed your video, sir. Thank you so much for that, but I'm back in here. Hello, sir. When you're going to make videos on implementation of mathematics and programming, we need, sir, because we don't know which topic of math is important to study. Okay, so maybe tomorrow I'll do it. I don't make any promises in here. I'll try my best. Abhishek, hi. Okay, now again, scrolling through because the list is going on. There are a lot of hello Gaurav, how to get projects of Java online, which part I should learn in Python for future scope. There is no such part in Python. You have to learn it entirely. You also have to learn to apply a lot of modules and import libraries. There are a lot of things to learn. So if you're learning just focusing on one language, make sure you go through quite a lot in it. Okay. Again, it's going on. There was one comment with a lot of smileys. What should I do after 10th to learn programming? Again, I would tell you to Bharat, they're bringing up a lot of online courses that you can study at your home. Will you accept my friend request? There is a message on Facebook as well. I cannot manage Facebook, YouTube, all the things at time. I cannot accept Facebook friend request. I really want to, but I cannot. My limit is exceeded. Okay, oops, sorry. Okay, so I think this has been quite a lot of stuff. We have spent 22 minutes in here. I was planning for 15 minutes only. We went ahead of the time. So I would say all of you that please, wait a second. Everybody's posting still the questions. Okay, this is all for this live update. I will be back for sure very soon with a lot of good news, a lot of awesome videos helping you out every single day with all these awesome videos and even programming videos as well. Why don't you upload any free videos? I do have a lot of free videos, but again, I think you need to understand that why I don't upload the free videos is I have to pay my bills. The internet that you are seeing, the tripod that you are seeing there, the cameras, the mics, even I have to buy food as well. So that is why I like to earn a little bit. Not much, little bit. Okay, so I would try to answer your questions. Don't be sad there. I will be back. But right now I have to get back to work. There is a lot of work being pending in here. So bye-bye everybody, and keep posting down your comments in section there. I am looking each and every one of them. I still haven't decided what I'll be making tomorrow's video. So make sure you post a lot of comments and I'll pick one of the comments and we'll try to answer it in a full-fledged video. Bye-bye everyone, and have a great weekday ahead. I hope you get a lot of success.